Hello, happy Vlogmas day 18. We are 1 week out from Christmas, which is so exciting. Even though I feel like yesterday was really like the 1 week mark for me, I feel like my family tends to celebrate more on Christmas Eve than actual Christmas Day. So I always tended to get more excited about Christmas Eve than Christmas Day growing up, and I think that's just stuck. So here we are, walking over to the gym. I'm gonna do a run outside today. Thank goodness it hasn't started raining yet, but I think the rains are coming tomorrow and Wednesday. So luckily those are class days. They're still teaching spinning and F45, so very pumped about that. And then it's a pretty chill day. I will say, I think I have one meeting on my calendar and that's about it. So kind of planning to hang out, work on something with my tour program co-manager, and that's pretty much it. So switching over to the knitting. So we're pretty much on track with the Advent knitting, even with adding on like that other sock. I felt like it's been very manageable each night or each day to work on it. So I definitely think that's something I would keep in mind for next year. And I did start and get good progress on my new vanilla socks. I don't think I ever mentioned the colors though. So it was Dragonhorn yarn is the main color, and it is called Holiday Hangover. It was a sock set and it came with a different mini, but I think I used that mini for something, so I swapped it. And so it's very similar. It came with a similar kind of tealish turquoise mini, but I think I used it for a different pair of socks. And then the other mini I got from the, is it 2020 or 2021? I want to say 2020, Earl Grey Fiber Company Advent. That was Knit Flicks and Chill, and that particular teal that I'm using for this sock is called Loose Seal, which is a reference from Arrested Development. So I have gotten through the cuff and just started the vanilla knitting, or the tube part. I decided to do a color dip or pop of color on the cuff, which is a technique that I learned from the Crazy Sock Lady. So excited about that. I think they look super duper cute. And I've actually really enjoyed having the opportunity to focus on seasonal knitting. Sorry, I'm looking over because a car is coming, but I think I'm gonna be able to cross the street beforehand to focus on, the seasonal knitting, and do all of that, because I didn't really do much of that during Halloween. So it's nice, it's fun. I think maybe next year I'll plan better during Vlogtober to just have like simple sock projects. I think I had too much going on with trying to do a test knit, and it was a big test knit. So here we are. Looks like the gym is all dark though, but I swear it said they were open. So I better log off to go check on that, or else we are going to have a big issue. Not so much because I need to use the gym, but because I need to use the locker room. Well, in the most depressing news of today, the gym is not unlocked. It is supposed to be open. The schedule says it's supposed to be open, and the sign on the front door of the gym says it's supposed to be open, but 'tis not open. So here is the plan. I'm going to run one tiny lap around campus as to not get too sweaty, because I have nowhere to shower if I get too sweaty. So that's depressing, but here we are. And then I will just do a good old get ready in the bathroom of my office. We adapt, don't we? Okay, the champions.
We did it.
Yeah, and Nathan.
Your turn.
No, it's okay. Janissa, please don't.
If he lives on
All right, so I have just gotten home, but I won't be staying home for too long because me, Gabs, and our dad won the grand prize for Gary Rides Knit the Rainbow accessory drive. So Gary and I actually live quite close to each other. So I'm actually going to pop on over there to pick up the prize. So it works out timing wise, and then Gary doesn't have to ship it, which I think is nice. So I'm gonna eat dinner really quick and do that. I'm looking at what I feel like changing into, but before I change, I wanted to show off. There's better lighting here. I am rocking my La Habba sweater, which is a pattern by Tristan of Dragon Horde yarn. I knit this one a while ago. All of this is destination yarn. You can find details on our Ravelry, but if I remember correctly, the main color is Montmartre, and then the kind of bluish is Twilight, and the darker brown is Shipyard. So been rocking this sweater today, but I better get changed, eat up real quick, and then head out to go meet up with Gary. Before I head out, I wanted to quickly open up my advents, since I probably won't have a ton of time once I get back. I'll probably just have time to catch up on the advents and then maybe do a bit of the vanilla knitting. We'll see. It's probably gonna be about an hour round trip of driving. So this is our Suburban Stitcher, day 18, yeah. Oh, we are getting much lighter. Look at that. But I am loving how the speckles are coming through. And then time for the next day on my 12-day Advent. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Oh, this is fun. Look at that. It almost, I think it's like self-striping. That's gonna be really exciting to add in. Perfect. So these are all set for me when I come back. I have probably about 10 minutes to go, so maybe I might work on either the Freckle Whimsy socks, or maybe actually what I probably should do is ball this up so it's ready to go when I come back. But we'll probably just have a little bit of knitting for the rest of the evening, pardon me, and then I'll catch you next time.